Hey guys, welcome to another review here at Darkhorse Archery, and today we're going to be looking at releases, in particular the Little Goose from Scott Archery. Now I know many of you will recognize this particular model. It's been in Scott Archery's lineup for some time and has quite a following both amongst bow hunters as well as target shooters. And it's easy to understand why. It's extremely reliable, very smooth, a very durable product. So it's easy to understand why it's such a popular choice. It represents really good value. So it's hard to imagine that Scott Archery would be able to improve on such a popular model, but they did find a way to do it. And the first thing they did was bump up the adjustability of this particular release. It was already exceptionally good, but the one thing they've done is they've taken their solid rod connection, which is on the Little Goose model, and they've added 5-hole length adjustability, which is certainly the most important thing when it comes to picking a release. You have to have that measure of adjustability, and Scott recognized that. That's one of the things that they did to improve it. So it's certainly an excellent idea to dial in adjustability. The other thing they've done too is they've improved the jaw angle on this single caliper inline design, and that's going to do a number of things. It's certainly going to bump up the smoothness again, but they've also taken this jaw design and they've improved the contoured radius of the jaw. So again, it's going to make for a really smooth release. Essentially how that translates is when you pull that trigger, the manner in which that D-loop or the string leaves the release is going to be that much smoother. So again, a real nice improvement on this model. The other thing that they've kept, one of the things that they've kept the same is the forward trigger design. And this obviously has its benefits. It allows you to sometimes increase your draw length, which is always a good thing. The other thing they've kept as well, which is present on all of their models, is that extra adjustability when it comes to trigger sensitivity. And you'll find that basically with a small Allen key at the base of the trigger that allows you to dial it into your preference. Every application is different, whether it be hunting or shooting target. You can play around with that. You can adjust it, which is great. The other thing I really like about this solid rod design is they've attached it in a real durable fashion to your wrist strap. Um, they've attached it with a steel spring pin to a metal bracket, which is not only durable, but it allows it to pivot out of the way quite nicely. So that's a real great feature that I appreciated on this. Originally, when I was going to purchase the Little Goose, I was thinking, I really want a buckle wrist strap. But I had a look at the Velcro design, and I'm glad I went with it. Um, they've incorporated enough Velcro on this design that you don't have to worry about it kind of creeping loose on you once you've snugged it down. You're not going to have it tearing loose or coming loose and making that annoying Velcro sound when you're actually using it. It stays in place. So they obviously put enough thought into the Velcro design of their wrist strap to realize that was important. So definitely good design features all around. Scott Archery has been around for 20 years. They offer a 5-year warranty on all their releases, but from all the reviews that I've read, it's quite likely that you're going to far surpass the 5-year warranty on this particular product. Extremely durable, reliable, simple. It's going to last you a lifetime. So again, it represents really good value. So if you're in the market for a release, remember, you have to have adjustability. Look for that adjustability. The Little Goose has it. It's very smooth, very durable, very reliable. Represents excellent value. So if you're in the market or you're thinking of upgrading, Scott Archery is definitely a company that you want to check out when you're looking at new releases.